All right. Likutei Moharan, Tereches. We're holding by Seif Dalet. So after we have explained that through the anocha, through the sign, through the longing that a person brings down upon himself the Ruach Chaim, the spirit of life, from the tzaddik, and with this, everything he lacks is being fulfilled. And the Rishonim, they receive the Ruach Chaim from them, from the tzad of Klipa, from the tzad of the Sitra Acha, of the other side. Now, Rabbeinu is going to explain that besides the fact that the tzaddik fills whatever it is that you need, fills your needs, by the fact that he gives you the Ruach Chaim, he also atones your averos for you. He wipes them off. Valken, that's why he says in Mishlei, it says, Chamas Melech Malachim Abbas, the wrath of a king is of angels, the angels of death. V'ishchocha michaprena, and a wise man shall atone it. Which means the wrath of Kodesh Baruch Hu is as severe as the angels whose job is to kill. And a wise person will appease Kodesh Baruch Hu and will atone the averos. This is what Rashi says at the place in Mishnah. And the reason is as follows: Ki achisoron, the fact that the person needs things that can be money for Pesach, can be anything. Or mechmas avodas, it's because of the averos that he did. Kmo shamu Chazal said, En misa belo chet, ve'nisurim belo avon. There's no death without sin, and there's no suffering, without transgression. Kmo shekosov, as they said in Tehillim, Fakaleti b'shevet pisho, and I will, cause them to pay, with the whip their crimes, or v'negoyim avodim, and with afflictions their transgressions. Okay, the tzaddik, amamshich ruach chaim, u'ashlim achison, the tzaddik that refills your spirit of life and fills whatever is lacking. Mimele is mechaper oven, because if we say that suffering and lacking comes because of averos, and the tzaddik fulfills the aver, fulfills the chisar, mimele means also that he wipes away the aver. The aver brings the suffering. If he takes away the suffering, it means the aver was taken away, because they're one and the same. It's just avera equals suffering. You take away the aver, you take away the suffering. You take away the suffering, taking away the aver. It's one and the same. Because the averos, they are the things that cause blockage of the Ruach Chaim, of the spirit of life. Because every single avera, a person takes away a little bit of the Ruach Chaim, the Kedusha, like squeezing out a little bit. It's like, almost like a sink that keeps on getting, more gooked up and closed up until it's blocked. But the person lacks the things that he needs. The tzaddik brings in the person Ruach Chaim the Kedusha. So with this, what he's actually doing, he is correcting, he's rectifying the damage that was done through the avera, and he atones it. And Mimela, the minute that the damage that was done with the avera is fixed, so the person, whatever he needs, gets filled. The chisar that he had in the Ruach Chaim, it gets filled. And Mimela receives the things that, whatever it is that he was lacking. And this, this all comes from the greatness of the compassion and the pity and the mercy and the favor that Kodesh Baruch Hu has on Am Yisrael. שצמצם עצמו להיות רוח חיים, that he constricted himself to be the spirit of life, which is the spirit of the Kaviyachol, the mouth of Kodesh Baruch Hu, by the tzaddikim. In other words, the Hainu shehem yikablu ruach chaim min haTorah, that they will receive the spirit of life from the Torah, umamshir ruach chaim min hachesroinus, and they bring about the spirit of life to the chesroinus, ubazeh mechaprim ha'avonis, and with this they atone their avers. Zeo b'china 13 meters. These are the 13 meters that Kodesh Baruch Hu said to Moshe Rabbeinu when he went on Har Sinai to receive the second luchos. After Moshe Rabbeinu brought the first ones in the Chet HaEgel. So he said to Hashem, Hashem, Ker Rachum V'Chanun, you know, Erech HaPayim V'Rav Chesed V'Emet, V'Tzarech Chesed La'alofim V'Se'amol V'Fesha. He says, Hashem, Hashem, a God is merciful and compassionate, is very patient, is full with chesed, with charity, and with truth. That the keeper of charity and mercy for thousands of generations carries avon v'pesha, sin and crime, which means he doesn't come and collects his debts immediately. He's patient. And what is alluded to in this pasuk is as follows. That which he says Erech HaPayim, this Erech HaPayim, Hashem Shem Erech HaPayim, or B'chinas HaRuach, that's the Ruach. The Ma'arich Ruchei, that a person lengthens his spirit, with a sigh, with a deep breath, a deep sigh. B'chinas HaNocha L'Chison, this is the sigh over a chison, over a lack. V'hainu, this is what it says, V'rav Chesed V'Emet. This is plentiful of chesed and truth. What is alluded to in this is, כמו שאמרנו, as we said, שמקבלים הרוח חיים מהצדיק רב דקדושה. ורב, חסד באמת, it says, ערך הפעם, the רוח הפעם come, ורב חסד באמת, the רוח הפעם you get from the Rav, the Kedusha, which is Rav Chesed, that he is cherished, the tzaddik amiti comes from Minas HaChesed, he is Rav Chesed. Hepech Esav Rav the Klipa, exactly the opposite of Esav, who is the Rav the Klipa, Shuat Moini, that is red, which is Toki Fadin. This is the mightiness of the Dinim. This is what he says, that the color red symbolizes the Dinim Gvura, the opposite of the Chesed. The Chesed is white, and the Gvura is red. This is where the Klipa gets it from the Gvura. V'hainu, this is what it says. Ve'emes, it says Erech HaPayim means the supply of Marich Ruchei, of the Ruach Chaim. Kansu Rav Chesed, from the Rav the Kedusha. You get it from Rav the Kedusha. The Emes is the Torah. You get it from the Torah itself. I know what it says. Ve'emes ki atzad mekabel ruach chaim me'atorah shenikras Torahs emes ha'isa lefio. The tzaddik receives the ruach chaim. He mines the ruach chaim from the mother lode, which is the Torah. That's the source of ruach chaim. L'hainu, this is what it says afterwards. Noisad chesed la'alofim. That which he said afterwards, ki la'alofim. What is la'alofim? It's alufei Esav. This is the champions of Esav. I mean, Rav Rabbi Esav. This is Rav the Klipa. So noitzer chesed. In other words, that the chesed, which is Rav the Kedusha, it's noitzer umamtik b'chinas alufei Esav. guards and sweetens the Alufa Esov, Rabba Esov. It makes sure that the Klippa does not siphon away Chayas from the Kedusha. And with this, it sweetens Midas HaRachamim, Midas Adin to Midas HaRachamim. And when a person has a Chison, this is Biglal the Averes that he did, that are causing this Chison in Ruach Chaim. And through the damage and the lack that there is in the Ruach Chaim, the blockage, the Rav the Klippa has a koyach to siphon away from the Kedusha. When a tzaddik brings to a person an influx of Ruach Chaim, and he fulfills his chesar, so Rav the Klippa doesn't have koyach to suck away from the Kedusha. Valken, through this, the results of this, through the Ruach Chaim, Shleimus HaChisoron, the completion of the Chisoron that you bring from the tzaddik through the Anocha, through the side, this atones the Averes, that a wise person will atone it. So that you'll see that according to all the 13 midos of Rachamim, the entire union is what? Is to awaken midas of Chesed and the Rachamim, right? Yom Kippur, we keep on saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it, and all every tiny tzibur we're saying it. The Kodesh Baruch Hu should atone to our Averes, and will do good with us. And the pe'ula of these 13 midas of Rachamim is to bring upon us the Ruach Chaim, the spirit of life that comes from the Torah through the tzaddik. And this fulfills everything that we lack. And this, B'ezrat Hashem, atones our Averes. I'm sorry. And delivers us from our tzaras. Ta-da!